I did say I'd be back. And the beauty of coming back is I know exactly where I want to be. The only variable was the tide height. There's a much higher tide today. We're a lot further back from the time and tide bell. We're not really going to get a sunrise. There's a little, I don't know, it's touch and go. There's some blue sky, some lovely cloud movement. But there is a thick band of cloud out on the horizon, which I think is going to block any light, although I have a feeling the sun's coming up down there. It's all looking a little bit weak and watery. The one thing I hadn't realised is there's a sandbank and there's a dip down to where the time and tide bell is, and that is making it really difficult to get any part of that bell above the waterline or above the horizon line. Hence I'm down really low with the tripod. The tide is receding, so I know I'm perfectly safe. If we get a rogue wave, I might get wet feet, but I've been here for half an hour and I've not seen anything of a rogue wave. It's really nice and calm. The wind's coming across country, which is fabulous, just what you want when you're at the sea, or when you're at the sea rather. The last thing you really want is the wind coming towards you. And I'm just playing at the moment. I've put the 6 stop on because I want that really misty, ethereal feel. I've got my 2.6 grads on. Because I'm running along exposure, I've whacked the ISO up to 200 and I'm at F9. I just want to check. Oops, I've been fiddling with exposures. I'm just going to check the focus. I think it's still right. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take one of the grads out. The only issue I've got is there's thick banks of cloud and then there's bright white gaps, which is causing an overexposure. And yes, I know I could bracket, but I don't want to faff around. I just want a straight shot. We're getting a lovely misty look around the base of the bell. The tide is slowly receding, so I will be able to walk out a little bit closer, and it's down a dip. So that should work quite nicely. It's all kicking off. Just above the time and tide bell, or where I've positioned it, we've got some amazing cloud and colour. I've still got the 6 stop on. I am running an exposure of about 10 seconds with the soft grads, 2 soft grads. It's I'm so excited. The sea is that glorious aqua blue colour. Oh yes, 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 I like that. There's just that little bit there is just slightly blown because it is ridiculously bright against everything else. Oh, God, yes. I'm just going to run one more and I'm just going to drop it down again. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to up the f-stop to F10. That is absolutely glorious. This is what I'd hoped for. I knew where to come, I knew roughly where I wanted to position myself, and I knew the effect that I wanted on the bell. That's better. And it's just given me exactly what I wanted, and I was hoping and praying that we were going to get this cloud. Right, I'm going to try a portrait composition and see what I can get with that. So that's the scene, although this thing is refusing to focus. And let's have a look. beautiful reflections of the clouds in the water. Absolutely glorious. I'm liking that. So I'm now going to move the other side of the bell and shoot out that way, because we're going to get some gorgeous light on the bell, and that's what it's all about, lighting up that bell. So I've got the colour in the sky in one direction and the light on the bell from the other. To the right hand side of the bell. The sun is so strong now. We've got some glorious clouds above the bell. The light is catching on them from the sun. I am at, oh, what am I at? Let's have a look. I am at ISO 100, F11, 2 grads, 6 stop, 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and I'm standing to shield the filters from the direct sunlight that's coming in behind me. And as I was looking through this vlogging camera, the reflections of the clouds in this side of the sand are also absolutely amazing. Yeah, that could just do with being a little bit longer. We'll pop that up to 30 seconds. 30 seconds is smoothing the water out. There's a line appearing. Oh, try and protect the filters. Keeps trying to rain as well. There's a line appearing where the waves are coming up and they're all sort of hitting, and where you get the white frothiness, and that's coming in at kind of a diagonal. The light on the framework of that bell is awesome. I was doing a little bit of reading up about it, and they've actually taken the, I don't know what you call it, the clanger? The bit that gets knocked by the waves to make noise. They've taken it off. And I can't quite, oh yes, I like that. I can't quite remember why they did it. I think it may have gone away to be repaired. So it's a soundless bell. Yes, liking that. I'm just going to run one more, make the most of this light, and then I'm going to go to portrait orientation and move in a bit closer, because those clouds are glorious. Look at the view down that beach. Stormy, stormy clouds. Let's say it keeps, I'm getting spots of rain on the camera. Luckily nothing on the filter because it's coming in from behind. What a beautiful morning. Got very cold feet as well. But I did remember to put my wellies on. Well, I'm getting some absolutely tremendous light. See the rainbow in the background. Excuse me a second. Oh, I'm getting so excited. Yes, we've got a rainbow there, which is reflecting in this section of the beach, and then the other section of the rainbow is coming down there. So I'm running a 10-second exposure on F11, ISO 100. I've got the bell off to the right hand side, and then it leads you through and we have the rainbow appearing on the left. Really deep. I still haven't got into portrait orientation. That was too good an opportunity to miss. I'd like to get the rainbow, but if I face that way I'm not going to see it, I don't think. And it's a full rainbow, look. I have no idea if you can see that or not. I'm still having to shield the camera from the direct light behind me. That's beautiful, isn't it? And the rain's coming in now, I can feel it on my face. That rainbow is getting stronger. And I'm getting lines in the sand from where the tide's rolling back and rippling the sand up. and sweet this morning. Oh, cold hands. The rainbow's gone, the rain's come in. There is some beautiful cloud up here. The tide is receding, but the sand is holding the water. So I'm just running, or trying to run, a long exposure. I think I'm at F13? F10, 20 seconds, ISO 100. Still got the 10 stop on, sorry, the 6 stop on because I want a bit of motion in those clouds. They are moving slightly. I am tempted to put 10 stop on because the wind is moving the clouds. But I think I'm going to call it a wrap because I could stay here all day and I really can't because I've got things to do, places to go. I would say people to see, but that's not happening, is it? So thank you very much for joining me. Apologies if there's not been enough B-roll for some people, and apologies if there's been too much B-roll for some people. You can't please everybody all of the time. I'm just tweaking my composition slightly, zooming in slightly closer. Those clouds are beautiful. I'm going to do one more shot down the beach with the ripples leading you out, and that's it, I'm done. Because that sky is not looking so good now. That's still looking pretty damn nice though. Oh. Yes. I'll see if I can show you what I'm doing before I say goodbye. So that is essentially what I'm doing, but I have actually managed to move into portrait orientation because I wanted to get those beautiful clouds in. And the results are, I can get the camera to show, it's better. That's just with a 6 stop on, but I'm quite liking that. I think I might pop the 10 stop on and see if we can get some movement in those clouds. Well, if I do manage to get something with the 10 stop, I'll pop it up next. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all again next Sunday. Bye for now.